everyone, welcome to another math lesson with Miss Mia. Hi everyone, and Miss Amadeo. Today we're going to be doing a story problem. So you're probably going to need either a whiteboard or a piece of paper for today. All right, so today we are going to use our strategies to solve a real world problem. We're going to learn how to use our strategies that we've learned this year in math to solve a story problem. This is important because we need to know how to use our tools and resources to solve real life problems. Our goals for today. I can make sense of a story problem and keep going even if it gets hard. So we're going to keep persevering through all of these assignments and we're not going to give up. I can use objects and drawings to explain my thinking. I can show what I know and share what I have learned by sharing my strategies with a family member if you have someone near you and on Seesaw. All right, before we get started on this week's story problem, I wanted to share some of the responses that I got from last week. So if you remember my story problem, I had planted 34 sunflower seeds and 16 of them had sprouted, and I wanted to know how many had not sprouted yet. So this is a response that I got from Rayanne. And I picked this response because I love how she labeled her work. So it seems like she might have started with 34 Cheerios, and then she put these in a pile and said that these are how many sprouted. She labeled this her work here, and then she put over here how many had not sprouted. And I love how I can tell that she counted by fives because she put them in groups of 5 and then the extra ones. So it was probably a lot easier for her to find the answer because she could go 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So again, today what I'm going to be looking for in your responses is that you are labeling your work, and she made her equation. Another great example is from Grayson. He also labeled, as you can see, these are how many sprouted, and it looks like he put them in rows of 10, which is another great way to organize your work. And then he put how many had not sprouted also in rows and labeled them. He also went ahead and he did a math mountain. So he put 34, which was at the top, which are total. He put 18 and 16 as the two partners that make 34. He also made an equation. So as you're working today, I want you to make sure you're organizing your objects that you're using, or if you're doing a circle drawing, also organizing that way, and we're also labeling. So we're going to make sure that we are labeling our work today. All right, for our story problem for today. So I was talking to Miss Captain on the phone the other day, and we were talking about how we keep wanting sweets all the time. I don't know what it is with being home all the time, but we're always wanting sweets. And she said that she added ice cream sandwiches to her grocery list. And so she went to the grocery store and she bought some ice cream sandwiches. And I said, well, how many did you buy? And she said, I don't know. So here's my story problem for today. She had bought some ice cream sandwiches at the grocery store, and so far her family has eaten 9 of them. But she still has 26 left. And so Miss Amadeo wants to know how many she bought to begin with. So my story problem, Miss Captain bought some ice cream sandwiches at the store. Her family has eaten 9 of them. There are 26 left in a box. How many ice cream sandwiches did she buy at the store? So she bought some ice cream sandwiches at the store. Her family has eaten 9 of them already, and there are 26 left in the box. How many ice cream sandwiches did she buy at the store? Take a moment, and it's time to retell it. So what happened in the story? Retell the story to yourself or to someone next to you if you have someone working with you. Pause the video while you retell it. All right, so now that we've retold the story, I'm going to say it one more time. Miss Captain bought some ice cream sandwiches at the store. Her family has eaten 9 of them. There are 26 left in the box. How many ice cream sandwiches did she buy at the store? All right, so we retold it. Now we're going to represent it. So remember, we're not going to put any answers yet. Where the answer might go, like if you made an equation, you would put a question mark or a box as to what we don't know. Okay, you can draw a picture, you can make a circle drawing, you can do tens and ones, make an equation, a math mountain. Um, you could use Cheerios, you could use different objects. Just make sure today that you are labeling your picture. All right, so go ahead and stop the recording, stop the video as you represent it. All right, so now that you have showed your work with a representation of it, I just want to go back and quickly show you again some work to see how you can label your story problem today, how you can label your work today. Take a moment to think if you haven't labeled already. All right, now that you represented it, go ahead and solve it. So go ahead and solve for the unknown part of our story and tell me how many ice cream sandwiches did Miss Captain buy at the store? Pause the video as you do your work. All right, so now that we have solved it, now it's time to finish the story. So now you're going to tell the story with your answer. Miss Captain bought, now you know, ice cream sandwiches at the store. Her family has eaten 9 of them. There are 26 left in the box. And if you're thinking about how you could label your work, you might think about labeling what they had already eaten and how many were left in the box, how many were bought at the ice cream at the store. So those are some different options. I'm looking forward to seeing how you label your drawing today. All right, great job. Thank you for sharing your work on Seesaw. See you next time.